Hey friends, what is up? If you're just watching on YouTube and you don't know who I am Brittany, otherwise known as Balance Brittany on TikTok and Instagram. But moral of the story, I'm coming on here because I got my boobs done. Should I put on a shirt that y'all can actually see my boobs? Maybe I will at the end. But anyways, I started my weight loss journey about 3.5 years ago, and I ended up obviously with a very saggy breast, like basically level with my elbow. I lost almost 100 pounds, and so obviously this really bothered me. About 1.5 years ago, before I moved to Nashville, I went and got a consult for a breast lift. That's originally what I just wanted 1.5 years ago. And then decided just financially and like where my weight was at that time, I was at my very lowest, but I kind of wanted to see where I was gonna level out after 1 year or two. Because I was nervous to get it done and then gain like 10 pounds or something, you know what I mean? So anyways, decided at that time I was about to move to Nashville. I was like, let's just put this on pause. I know I 100% want it, but it's just not the right time, right? So I originally went into that consult with that doctor. She was really well known in Atlanta. And she said, you know, do whatever you want, but I think the results that you've told me you wanted, you're gonna want to implant as well. So then I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, might as well do it. So I decided I did want to lift with implants, but then put that on pause. 1.5 years later, I'm in Nashville, living here. I went in for a consult like mid-September, maybe like I think it was September, I can't remember. Middle of September, I went for a consult at Cool Springs Plastic Surgery. I was ready for the financial investment. It was the good time. It was winter, not winter, but it was starting to get cold. So I felt like it was a good time for clothing and stuff, just to not like worry about that in summer and everything. So I went and got my consult. My doctor was Dr. S. I cannot say his last name for the life of me, so it's just Dr. S. There's only 2 doctors there. And so we did the consult. He recommended the same thing, lift with implants for the results that I was desiring. And I did have like a good amount of volume left in my breasts. They were just very saggy. He measured them to the nipple or whatever, which the nipples faced like down, like to the ground. And he measured and like, it was a lot of centimeters below where it should have been, okay? Which I already knew, but so it was very flat here. Like when I turned from the side, like my profile, it was like a slope, like front and then just volume. And then that volume, when it was put in a sports bra or real bra, it was just like squished. So really, I was like basically a board, even though I had volume. Tops in the summer are really hard to wear. Anything like strapless bras really didn't do much for me. They just kind of sat on my ribs where my boobs already sat. So I was like, what's the point really? I can't like do the whole sticky boobs thing. I've taped my boobs for like 2 years during the summer in certain shirts. Just so uncomfortable with the sweat, with lifting your arms. And even taping like saggy boobs, like it's just the way that they would just like push out here and here, look like square on one side, look like a rectangle on the other. Like I hated it. After all my weight loss, like I think with my arms, like losing more fat and toning or gaining muscle, I can basically like kind of fix my arms. My tummy really doesn't bother me at all. I literally have like a little pooch that just makes like a little line, so that does not bother me at all. My belly button's like a little wide versus like tall and like taut. And then my legs just is what it is. They're pretty muscular and I have a little loose skin in my inner thighs. But overall, for my age and everything, I was pretty good for that. So that was like the one thing, my boobs, I always just like wanted to fix. And not so much for like, I mean, yes, for my feminine, like I always wear like big t-shirts and everything, but I never felt feminine anymore. Like I did, but I was like, I don't know, you know? And then anytime I would like, obviously like looking down into a bra, if you're wearing like a V-neck or whatever, anytime I would reach for anything, I would just see literal wrinkles of like loose skin on my boobs when they were pushed up into a bra. And then of course, if I would like bend over, it was just like the way you imagine, like, I don't know, like really bad. It was so bad. It looked like I should be like, I was an animal that my babies were supposed to like milk off of me or something. It was not good. But anyway, so I did it for that. I also did it just for like I said, like shirts and stuff. Like I wear first of all, I do social media for a living. I wear all my sport tanks, my sports bras, everything. And it's just the way like the loose skin would push out into this underarm area. And you can go back on my Instagram and look at older pictures and my videos on TikTok, but Ace is really going to town. I just had the dog walker come to take him for a walk, so he's like panting. But yeah, so it would just be squished here, and then my cleavage was literally just like what I called it was a crack. It like there was no volume up here, even mushed into a bra. It was just still flat and a big just like line of cleavage, if that's what you want to call it, but I don't even consider it that. But anyway, so my biggest decision then was when to schedule it and what size implants I wanted to go with. And there was a couple other options, but there were recommendations. So you can pick over the muscle or under the muscle in your chest where you want the implants to be placed. I picked under the muscle. That was Dr. S's recommendation. It's supposed to give you more volume here at the top. And I definitely wanted that because that's what I was missing. So I did that. I think it is probably a little more painful that way, but I really enjoy it, especially because I already have, like, yes, I'm young and my skin is pretty elastic, but like, I feel like I'm too far from the camera now. Just like with the way that like, okay, I was thin and then I gained a whole bunch of weight and I lost weight, like my skin has already been stretched out once. So yes, we can put these implants in, put them in place and everything, and they will hold well. But I also already, it's not like I'm a regular 25-year-old with really elastic skin that I've never stretched out and then shrunk back down again. It's like, it's already been stretched out once. So it's gonna be like, if me and another 27-year-old had the same exact surgery, she had never lost weight or gained weight, and I had gone through mine, hers are gonna be a little more perkier in the end, years down the road or whatever, just because my skin already has some give in it, you know? So anyways, definitely decided to do it under the muscle. And then the next thing was implants. So I originally thought I wanted 350 cc. And this is the thing, when you get a lift and an implant, by the way, I got the Anchor. The most intense lift you get is what I got. So you get it around the nipples, they move your nipple up. It looks like an anchor. So this goes under the fold of each breast. You get a line from down under the fold to the nipple and then around the nipple. So circle, down, and like a little anchor. That's one I had to have just because they were so low. But I originally wanted 350 cc. Sorry, I'm really uncomfortable sitting. If you've never seen any of my content, this is the first content you're ever seeing, you're probably like, this girl is weird. I'm usually way more peppy than this. I just don't feel that good. Oh my gosh, so much better. All right, y'all are coming with me. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, so much better. Okay, now I can get real comfy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, but put this down. This is the worst YouTube video ever. This feels like clouds of sunshine behind my back currently. Okay, but I had to choose sides of implants. I tried on 350. They put like a little bra on you get undressed, and they have these little implants, but it's not just like the round implants, it's like called a sizer. So it's like a chicken cutlet. It's in the shape of a breast, you just put it over. And so that way you can kind of tell versus just shoving like a circular implant, which you still get to see what the implants look like, but that doesn't really show you in a bra how you would look, you know? But it was more difficult for me because a lift is like, you don't know how much volume once you take all that loose skin out and your fatty tissue, or basically your breast mass, is attached to that. Like, you don't know how much you're gonna lose in surgery. It's not like I know what I'm starting with. So that was kind of difficult for me. I'm like, I don't know what I'm starting with, you know? But anyways, I originally said 350, and then I went back for my pre-op appointment. I asked to try them on again. They were so sweet and kind to let me try it on again. And then I was like, I want bigger. I'd rather wake up, and this is a decision I made after talking to so many people, whether they had a breast lift or just an augmentation, or just looking online and like watching YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff. They were like, I would rather, or they're like, the only thing different I would have done is gone bigger. And I was like, at the end of the day, I'm 5'4". I'm about 160 pounds these days. I'm probably like 155 or something after surgery. I've not had any appetite for a week now, but I was like, I'd rather wake up with a little too big a breast than feel like I should have gone bigger the rest of my life. Like, that's just my opinion. Everybody's different. So originally I was gonna go with 350. Oh, you also have the choice to do silicone or gel, or saline or silicone. And I did gel just because I'm pretty sure it was a high profile. I'm not sure, but I think it was a high profile implant. But I went with gel. It just felt better. It looked better. I don't know. That's just what I went with, and that's what was recommended. Saline is cool, but I don't know. It wasn't my mojo. The way it like rippled and stuff, I don't know. But, so I did that. Oh, and so, pre-op appointment 2 weeks before my surgery. Then I like really marinated on it after I tried it again, talked to my mom, And then what my surgeon recommended me to do, which I thought was very, very smart, especially for lift people, he said, go on Google, any plastic surgery website, it doesn't have to be our website, look at the galleries, so before and afters, but this is what you do. Because everybody's different, you look for before pictures that look like your boobs. And that was so brilliant. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Okay, so I was like scroll through and not even look at afters, and I would look, oh, those look like my boobs now. And then what, because it'll tell you exactly what implant she had, what size with the lift, and then it'll show the after pictures. And if the after picture looked too small or too big, that's how I kind of based what size implant for my breast now, adding the implant with the lift, and this is the result she got. We look similar before, I wanna look bigger than what she had, or I wanna look just like she had, or smaller than she had. And I just kept finding myself like liking the bigger chest. Like I would look at stuff and I'd be like, that's too small. I don't want that, that's too small. So anyways, I went into surgery telling him exactly what I just told y'all, you know, literally laying in the bed right before he was about to take me back. I said, I definitely want to be double D or D, like, you know, and it, you know, it's swelled and they fall, they drop after time. Ace is about to chew a bone if y'all hear stuff. But they drop after time, so they do get a little smaller and like settle in and stuff, and the swelling goes down. So I was like double D, and then if I end up with a D, like after it's all said and done with the swelling and the dropping and stuff, like I'm cool with that. I said, I do not want to be a C. And so he's like, all right, fair. And I was like, I'm leaning more towards 400. I was like, I would rather wake up with bigger breasts than smaller breasts, letting you know. Obviously, do whatever aesthetically looks good and what my chest looks and feels right at, but I definitely want to lean more towards that. So I woke up with 415 cc in each with the lift, and they look incredible. I'm really, really happy with my results. And I am only 1 week post-op, like 1 week and a day today, basically. Okay, back to Pillow Cloud. Oh, that feels good. All right, so these are my thoughts so far, and then we'll do Q&A. So I am, honestly, like the past 2.5 days have been the worst pain level and just frustration and like fatigue. I think it's because like the first few days, obviously on pain pills and like anesthesia and stuff. And then a couple days after that, I was like coming down off the pain pills. That's never a fun feeling. And then just like, I was basically still sleeping. But then I started to do a few things around the house, all that stuff. So I just feel like I've been really fatigued. And my back is honestly not because of the size of the implants, but I think it's like, I think my posture was really bad before. So this just kind of makes you, I don't know, the way the bra sits and just like the posture and everything, I don't know. But my back's just like a little fatigued. My worst enemies right now are driving. I hate driving. My arms are very range of motion. Like I can feel it pulling at this height right now and this width. So that's like, I can go farther than that, but it doesn't feel good. I'm still wearing the bra they gave me. It is a front class, just cotton Hanes bra. I highly recommend ordering bras before I was going to, but I didn't think I would need to. And so I have 3 on the way that are coming tonight, but I think that's made a huge difference after like the infection, not the infections. I think they give you a cotton one just to like, that way it's not too tight on the incisions. It lets it breathe. It's cotton. It's not moisture wicking. It's not weird material. But after I feel like you get cleared, which I just had my post-op appointment on Monday, to shower and stuff, I feel like that's the time to like change into the compression bra, because this isn't really doing much. And a lot of times when I bend down, I feel like I feel them pulling away from my chest, whereas if I had a really compressive bra, I think it wouldn't hurt as bad. But yeah, my worst enemies are driving, doors. I cannot stand opening doors. Like it hurts. I don't like it. And then bending over. Bending over is really hard. Reaching for anything. Like I'm still struggling to do like simple house things and stuff, but it's manageable. I have people helping me. I live by myself, so that makes it a lot more difficult. I feel like if you have people, you know, someone that lives with you, or a roommate or family or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I feel like that would be helpful. But Madison and Ross have helped me a lot, and Sam helped me too. But yeah, I can't walk Ace, so I have dog walkers coming to walk him. Just with the pooling, like it is not worth it. This is an investment that you need to protect. Like totally not worth it at all. So that's gonna be for a few weeks. I think I have to wear the bra for 4 to 6 weeks. But yeah, it's definitely manageable. But I thought I would be a lot better off, like independence wise, of doing things after like a week of surgery than I am right now. But that's okay. I'm just getting very fatigued and tired. I think my body's really fighting. Last night, my nipples were so sensitive after the shower. That was my first full shower where I got the like steri strips and everything wet, and they were just so sensitive against the bra. I was like, whoa. They're just, I don't know. I also had like almost inverted nipples my entire life, so I feel like this changed it, so maybe that's why I'm feeling the sensitivity more, just because it's like, whoa. But yeah, let me look at some of the Q&As that y'all submitted on my Instagram, and I will come back and answer some of this. All right, literally so many questions, but I nailed it down to a few. So one of them was anything I would do differently so far. So again, I'm a 7 days, okay, 8 days post-op. The only thing I would do differently is order bras ahead of time, like I said, all different types that front clasp, front zip, adjustable here, a whole bunch of sizes. You can always return the ones you don't use. It's just a pain when I'm having to ask people to already do so much, just stop at the store and get me a bra just for them to come and the bra doesn't fit or doesn't work. So just order a crap ton of bras. I will link some in my Amazon storefront, which you can always find on my Instagram profile and my link in my bio, but the ones that I ended up liking and using, I would do that differently. I would have myself a little more prepared at the house, like laundry done. I bought my wedge pillow, so definitely would buy the wedge pillow, which I did. I would probably get more help with my dog ahead of time, and groceries, even though I really haven't eaten. Just like make sure you're prepared. The house is clean, like that way you're not like, I don't know, I can't sit still and rest. Like it's just not in my nature. That way you're not overexerting your energy. Another thing I would do is rest more. I'm still doing that today. I'm like, you're not resting enough. Like I've already been doing so much at the house and it's only like 1 o'clock or something. Like I'm just exhausted. So I think that's really something that I just personally need to work on, is resting. I've not been very good at that. At the end of the day, you want to protect your investment. It's not cheap, and it's not worth it. So it's not worth it to like mess it up, is what I meant by that. How long after weight loss surgery? I had weight loss surgery, in 2019, May 2019. It's been about 3.5 years. I lost most of my weight in the first year, so I gave myself a good amount of time to level out my weight and see where I ended up. I only gained about like 10 pounds back, give or take, so. Scale from 1 to 10, the pain. Really, the pain isn't the biggest thing. Well, it is. So my like biggest pain points, I'm really trying to think. Like my biggest pain points was when I immediately woke up, I was like, my nipples hurt so bad. I just like felt my nipples. After that, it's really anything with my arms. I think that's also like, it's just my arms and it's just very uncomfortable. It doesn't necessarily hurt, but it's very like it does not feel good. My posture, like sitting up straight or sitting without back support, doesn't feel great. My biggest thing is getting in and out of bed, which that wedge pillow helps tremendously, but you just use your arms to get in and out of bed. So I was using my butt, my knees, and my ankles a lot and just scooting crisscross. I was looking towards the bed, using my knees to get on the bed, and then just kind of position yourself without using your arms. Carrying stuff, reaching for stuff, like that's the big thing. On a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, the pain has been out of 10. Like in those moments where I wake up, like I did this like 3 days in a row. I woke up and just like automatically used my arms to get up, and I was like, oh my gosh, ow, like that hurt. I was talking with my arms the other day and like just jerked my arm too much, not even thinking that really hurt. But other than that, it's good. I can't really like reach to do my bra by myself when I take it on and off, so I need help with that. It's really it. I mean, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. And honestly, it's not the most excruciating thing in the entire world. It's really not. But I'm still using Tylenol a good bit, but I'm definitely off the pain pills and everything. So I don't know. I mean, it was out of 10. I would say daily right now, it's at a 6 or a 7. It's not just pain. I'm just unfreaking comfortable. It's starting to itch too, the incisions. Of course, you don't want to itch because you want scarring to be really good, but I think I'm fatiguing myself a lot. It's just really uncomfortable is all. Payment. It was not covered by insurance. I think you can go through a whole rigmarole or whatever with payment and insurance. I think like I have a line of, like my mom had breast cancer, so I have a line of breast cancer. I could have probably went and got tested and chose to have a double mastectomy if I had any other genetics. Then I would have to do double mastectomy. Then I might have been able to cover like an implant cost or something, but not the whole procedure. Anyways, if you want to go through insurance, if there's some type of risk or something, go for it. But it was easier for me just to pay. I'm not gonna tell you all how much it was, but it was over 10 grand out of pocket for a lift, The implants, the surgery, the anesthesia, everything, like everything. Why implants over just the lift? I said this kind of earlier, but just for the volume and the projection up here. It's not so much the boob volume like down here. It was from the side, from the feminine. Where's the cleavage showing? Stuff like that. Whole process from consult to recovery, the timeline. So mid-September, I had a consult. They were booking pretty far out in advance for the consult. So it took me like a month from booking to the actual consult appointment. It was like a little deposit for the consult. I think it was like $100 to keep your appointment because they are pretty, they're very popular, the one I went to. And then I went to the payment lady after the consult appointment, like literally down the hall, saw the doctor, talked to the nurse, tried on stuff. Went to the payment lady and she was like, do you want to make a deposit and book your surgery date? So I said yes. It was booked a month later. I did a $500 deposit. Then a month later, I had my surgery. And then 1 week after that, which was this Monday, I had a post-op appointment. I have to go see them again in 2 weeks. Just to make sure, again, the incisions and everything are looking good. But yeah, it was pretty speedy. Why did I look into fat grafting and why didn't I choose that? I didn't really look into fat grafting. I just knew, like, I'm very particular. I'm a perfectionist, and this is like the one plastic surgery, at least this time in my life. Like, I don't have any others that I'm considering, or even, like, I don't want any plastic surgery as of right now, but I haven't had kids or anything yet, so that might change. But my boobs were the one thing I wanted done, and I just didn't want, like, I don't know, I'm very proud of my weight loss, and lose weight or sculpt your body however feels right to you, but I just didn't want, like, to take away from another place. Like, I wanted my body to show exactly what I've been through, I've worked for, and then gaining muscle. But my boobs, it's like, I didn't want to take the fat from anywhere else, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted, like, I have new boobs, they're perky, they're voluptuous, like, and I just didn't think the fat grafting would really give me that as implants would. Scarring, I'll have the same scarring. I'll have the anchor scarring, so around the nipple, the areola, or whatever. I'll have a scar down to the fold and then under the fold. You probably won't be able to see the fold much, but you'll definitely see the one up to the nipple, and then probably outside the nipple won't be that bad. Is my skin adjusting? Yes, there is no loose skin. It is very, very taut. Let me change shirts real quick and I will show y'all. Okay, this is obviously the bra that they gave me originally, but just for reference, I feel my muscle and the implants right here. Like, not right here where you see, like, I feel them right here. But yeah, I mean, I have before and after pictures, but the armpit area, everything, like, just the amount of skin, but, like, they're very tight and firm. There is no loose skin to it. Like, he pulled everything so taut. That's why I thought I really wanted bigger implants, because I was like, I have a lot to remove, like, a lot. So yeah, my skin's adjusting just fine. I'm 27, so I still have pretty elastic skin. But yeah. Ooh, I'm out of breath from changing shirts. Bra size. I was, like, shoving my boobs. I really don't know if I was necessarily a 36, 38C before. It's probably 38C is what I'm thinking I was before, but it didn't really matter because I just kind of shoved them into a cup. It wasn't like, I could have probably fit them into any cup, but so probably like a 36C. And now I went and got 3 bras bought for me, because my bras don't get here from ordering online till tonight, just because this one is not feeling comfortable. It's the same one I have been bleeding in and everything. I haven't been able to wash it. But I got a large front zip one from Target, like an athletic sports bra. Did not fit even the slightest. I got a 38 double D, maybe a D. I think it's a 38D zip front from Walmart, or from Target, like an athletic one. That one did not fit me, it was too tight. Last night I got Ross to go to Walmart and give me an XL front zip, like a Viva from Walmart or whatever sports bra. It was an XL, it was too tight on me. So I think I'm definitely a double D. Like, these things are not, they are not small. They are not small, and I'm happy about it. Like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So I ordered an XL in all the I ordered a SheFit bra. It was like $80 on Amazon. It adjusts here, it front clasps here, and it has like 4 rows of clasps. That way you can go tighter or smaller, and then it has adjustable band as well. So that's definitely gonna fit me. I ordered it in XL. I'm so excited for it, just because this is literally like, it's good, but it's Fruit of the Loom. Like, it's literally cotton, like just cotton, and then like one row of clasps. Okay. Why not wait till after kids? I'm just at the age, I am 27. I don't really know when I'm gonna have kids. I do want kids, but it's just like, it's something I want now. And then I feel like after I have kids, like I'm just gonna, I don't know. I just wanted it now. Personally, it was a good time. It was, I don't know. I felt like I could be selfish with my money at this time just because it's me and I'm single. And I've been wanting it for years. I'm ready. Not saying my body is my career, and it's not, but I do have a platform. And it's like, this is something else I can bring y'all through the journey of, show other people, help other people, see how, you know, you can change your body and how things work after weight loss and stuff. They did say there was like a very high chance I wouldn't be able to breastfeed, but I took that risk selfishly. It's just the right move for me, and I'm not mad about it. I did want to breastfeed, like it was something I did want to do, but just at this time, I thought that was okay for me to make that decision for myself. So we'll see if I get to one day or another. I might give y'all that answer. Loose skin and pits. It definitely helped with my underarms a lot. My bras, anytime I would wear something, it was just like, it wasn't even fat. It was just the loose skin, and I was like shoving my boobs into bras. So it was just like, it was doing nothing for me. If you look at my reel or my TikTok, the transformation alone just in this area was insane, like insane. I had so much loose skin though, that my armpit goes like basically my armpit ends here. So my armpit is like, which I guess that's a normal armpit, but I feel like it's slightly on my boob, but that's the way he had to do it with my skin. Like I had so much loose skin right there. That was like where I have my most loose skin, because my boobs were massive before. But yeah, seatbelt. How's seatbelt? I haven't been wearing one. Don't call the police on me. I can't do it. I tried, I can't do it. How long do you have to wear the bra or a bra band? I didn't have a band up here. I think a lot of people do, but I just think because I had so much loose skin, like we're not trying to push them down any more than they're gonna naturally already go. The bra, I think they said 6 weeks maybe. Yeah, so I mean, get whatever kind you want. I think I ordered 2 sports bra looking ones, and then 2 that are like, and then the one that's like just regular like this that you can wear under a shirt. Other surgeries, any planning? Nope, this is the only surgery I plan on having right now at this time. But yeah, I will insert clips. I'm not sure how I plan on editing this, but I will insert clips. Again, follow me on Instagram, TikTok for all the updates and everything. Thanks for watching. Comment any questions, but I usually will probably see it easier on TikTok or Instagram. But yeah, I'm super happy. The team at Cool Springs Plastic Surgery in Brentwood, Tennessee was freaking phenomenal. 12 out of 10 recommend them. The nurses always called, texted back immediately. Dr. S called me on his cell so many times to check up on me and follow up just outside of office hours, just like because he cared. The results are incredible. I am so much more, like I did not think they would look this good. So highly, highly, highly recommend, highly recommend. But yeah, I've always felt comfortable and I'm excited and I just can't wait to see how everything goes. But yeah, thanks for watching. I never do YouTubes, but I feel like this one justified for YouTube, and just to see like before and after pictures, especially because I feel like a lift is very like, it's kind of up in the air how it's going to look, where you want to go with it. So I thought this would be helpful to a lot of people. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I am going to hopefully get some more rest, edit this as soon as I can, and then yeah. But yeah, thanks guys. All right, bye. All right, this is the morning after. Let me just break everything down from the beginning, I guess. So I got to surgery earlier. It went earlier. They said I was supposed to get there at 9. Surgery was supposed to be at 11. And then it takes 3.5 hours. But I think like I went back early and I think I was woken up. Like I think we left the hospital or the private surgery center, because it's on site right there, which I absolutely love. But I think we left at like, I'm not sure, 1:30 or 2:30. But obviously I was in a lot of pain, but my biggest thing was I was really dizzy. I don't know if it was from the pain pills or what, but I was just so lightheaded. So like getting up, sitting down, I was worried about like the bumps and everything, like in the vehicle, but honestly that didn't bother me enough. It didn't bother me bad at all. It was literally just getting in the car,
and then the like lightheaded nauseousness. But after that I got home. I don't remember a whole lot. It was like really foggy. And then I ate like a few saltines and Cheez-Its, but really I didn't eat anything yesterday. I puked twice. These, they gave me one for the car ride, but I would get more than one unless you want to like rinse them out and dump them. It's really gross. I just have them sitting in the bed with me because you can't really get up and down or in and out of bed. That's the biggest thing right now that hurts, just because you can't use your arms at all. And so you're really having to roll and use your legs, and it's hard to get up. So anyways, I have filled up 3 or 4 of these, and thank God Madison had some. I never ordered them. So order some of those. Highly recommend. That way you can just have them laying in the bed. You can't get fast enough to make it to the toilet, and you don't want to worry about bending over to the floor. It's just your natural reaction not to vomit all over you or your bed. But there's that. I'm trying to think what else. I got all my medicines. Oh, I bought this thing Madison told me to buy. It's a wedge pillow. It's off Amazon. It's linked in my storefront if you go to that. But it's, I actually had it sitting up ways, like see like that part right there was the bottom, and I had it against the wall, so it was really tall all day yesterday. But around like 3 o'clock last night, I told like Ross to, sorry, I just took my medicine, guys, and it's kicking in. I told Ross to lay it this way, and then it still was too low, so then I put 2 pillows on top. So I think this is the perfect height. That's like perfect. And then I've been putting a pillow under my legs, of course. Still have my compression socks in, which my toes are sticking out, but I can't adjust it. While they went to work, or while Ross went to work, I just got him to open like some crackers, a protein bar, go ahead and pour soup in a bowl. Open my curtains. He got me flowers. Look how sweet. Just open my curtains a little bit. And I have 2 gauze pads. I think I feel a lot of stuff right here under the fold. And then my biggest thing yesterday with pain was my nipples. My nipples kept hurting so bad. My armpits, my under the fold, and my nipples are like the main things that hurt. He said it's good that the nipples hurt because that means I'm getting like sensation and feeling back in them. And like really soon too. And he's like, that's a really good sign. So that made me really happy. But yeah, look how small my freaking waist looks. Like, I didn't, like Ross, one of his first things he said, he's like, you lost weight. I was like, it's literally been like not even 24 hours of not eating. Like I didn't lose weight. It's just where your body, like where my boobs were sitting on my ribs before was so low. I can't really show y'all much yet, but I'll keep showing y'all updates. But yeah, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna watch a little TV and probably go to sleep again. I was trying to be very strong and not take my pain pills. Do not do that. First, I mean, I'm not your doctor, do whatever you want, but first 2 or 3 days, I'm just gonna keep it up. Like, it hurts bad, and I think I'm allowed to have a few pain pills on the dot, on the hour. Okay, day 3, I guess, or day 2 of recovery. The pain is getting a lot better. Last night, kind of had a breakdown, like cried, but the pain is getting a lot better. I'm trying to now just do Tylenol. I was allergic to the first antibiotic they gave me, so I had to go get a different one today. But other than that, we're all good. Still very tired. They just feel really heavy now, and most of the pain is coming from basically like my arm, like right here, my underarm. And then the incisions on the bottom are getting very itchy, but I'm trying not to itch, or I am not itching at all. And I did bend over once, and it's just like, whoa. So bending over is a big thing, but I'm learning how to get in and out of bed more. I am literally loving my Dial soap and baby wipes, so loving that. I don't have my post-op appointment till Monday, and today is Thursday, so been living off of saltine crackers, soup, just like very simple things. But yeah, I'm still loving how they look. I cannot wait to freaking shower, but I'm definitely glad with the size I went, especially because these are obviously a little swollen and they'll drop. But I just think on my body type, it looks very good. All right, just got back from my post-op appointment. We are good. Everything looks amazing. I think everything looks amazing. I think you look crooked in the mirror, but that's okay. So this is basically without any padding or anything. I still have all the sutures, the little steri strips, all that good stuff, stitches. He did say he gave me a few extra stitches kind of right here on the outer side. which you already have some here, but I guess just to like pull in this loose skin, kind of from what I had, because he didn't want it to like bellow out. See, like you can kind of, I'm bloated right now, but you can kind of tell, but he just gave me some extra right here to maybe hold that in a little more and make it more aesthetically pleasing is the way I understood it. But this is where they're sitting. This is a no pad, no underwire, not even really supportive bra. So this is what they're looking like. I freaking love it. I think the underarm looks great. The top, the fullness looks great. Again, I did gel 415 cc under the muscle with Dr. S at Cool Springs Plastic Surgery. But yeah, I have more like before and after videos, pictures, collages. Ask all the questions you want. I'm more than happy to answer. Instagram, TikTok, I'll have all those up there for you, but this is for YouTube. But yeah, I am highly impressed. I have to go back in another 2 weeks just to make sure everything's healing great. I have very minimal bruising. I just have a little yellow and purple. But I mean, I've bounced back like a champ. I'm literally 6 days post-op right now, almost a week. I'm loving it. I ordered a few more bras off Amazon, very similar to this, that just maybe had a little more pull up here and just like weren't so cottony, just to feel like a little extra support, but front closed, of course. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm thinking I am a double D right now, and then I'll probably maybe end up a D or stay a double D. But I'm very, very happy with the size I went. Could not be happier. So yeah, we're just gonna keep healing, and I am so happy.